and they are leading the Cleveland Browns 20-3. Sean Bass, Donovan Lewis, what an impressive performance from the defense in the first half. They gave up a first down on the second play of the game. It was an Amari Cooper pass that was right at the sticks. They moved it first down, and that is the only first down this Cowboy defense gave up against Cleveland. They have been getting pressure. They have been disguising the defense. Sean, we always talked about and wondered the difference in a coordinator, and can a coordinator make a huge difference? We know Dan Quinn did when he first came in.
Sure.
And it looks like Mike Zimmer is making a huge difference with what they're doing one half into the season.
Yeah, having a rookie and Kalen Carson start at corner, and you could tell they wanted to go after him early, but ever since, I don't know, the first couple series, really hasn't been a factor. He's nearly had a couple of interceptions. Dallas does have a takeaway in this one. Just an incredible play by Micah Parsons to tip it up as Kendricks, the new linebacker, comes away with a pick. And it looks like a Cleveland offense that is missing their two starting tackles. Deshaun Watson, I know a lot of people were thinking, okay, maybe he'll get back to his form in Houston. This is a guy who has never been good since he's been the Browns quarterback. And he's coming off a major shoulder injury. And right now, Mike Zimmer has him. He's got him worried because damn near every time he drops back, there's pressure.
Yeah, defense is playing really well. I thought the interception play was actually a very, very well-designed blitz as Kendrick stepped up to the line, occupied the tackle because he was right in front of his face with Micah on his left, so that gave Micah a free run. Can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up in the air. Kendricks makes the interception. I thought that was well-designed by this defense. They're playing lights out, and the offense is playing pretty well also. Cleveland's defense is really good.
Yeah.
And the running game that we had so many issues about looks okay. Looks like it's serviceable. They're running for 4.8 yards a carry as a team. Zeke, 8 carries, 35 yards and a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb has a couple carries for 22 yards. Rico Dowdle, 4 for 12. Against a defensive front in Cleveland that's really good, it seems like the offensive line is holding up and this running game looks okay.
Yeah, there's been a few moments where Tyler Guyton looks like a rookie against the best defensive player in the NFL. Dak was sacked because Zach Martin blew an assignment pretty early in this game, but they have a 20-3 lead. I'm curious to see if this running game can continue to be productive. They don't need to be game breakers, but you just need to, I don't want to say ice the game away because you still have a whole half to play. But as this game churns on, I'm curious to see if they can keep running the ball effectively. And I think Dak's been pretty sharp, 14 of 21, despite some pressure. And obviously CeeDee Lamb, he didn't need preseason. He didn't need preseason games. He barely needed camp, and he looks really good so far. And I love the fact they're utilizing him in the jet sweep game.
Yeah, no doubt. Dak, 14 of 21, 156 yards, 1 touchdown. Sacked 3 times, but he's connected with 7 different receivers, targeted another, so that's 8 different receivers targeted in his first 24 dropbacks. They probably are as happy as can be with the results of this half after the starters didn't play any at all.
Yeah.
So you expected maybe they come out a little rusty, and it looked like they may have been the first drive when they had the couple of penalties on that one. So you're saying, all right, you know what? But they got into a groove, and they put 20 points on the board and should have had another at the end with Brandon Aubrey kicking a 66-yard field goal, but they didn't reset the clock. And it was kind of, you know what? It was kind of cool to see Mike McCarthy lose his ass.
Yeah, it was.
He's really so calm on the sideline, and you're just thinking, man, sometimes you need someone to get mad. And boy, he was pissed that they didn't reset the play clock.
I was a little let down they didn't try a 71-yarder just to see it. Now, you do risk a kick-six situation there, but I think this offense has been pretty good considering the defense they're going up against. And Dak against a coordinator, Jim Schwartz, who's one of the best in the NFL. But, man, Cleveland plays a lot of man, and Dak is very good against man coverage. And he's very good against the blitz, and we saw that as they brought the house on the touchdown pass. Yep. They ran a little flag route to Brandon Cooks, and Dak just trusted his receiver would be in the right space and just dropped it right in a bucket. There was also a throw up the right sideline to CeeDee Lamb. It was just an absolute dime for 34 yards. And I know that there's a lot of Cowboys fans that aren't thrilled that Dak got $60 million a year for 4 more years, but the alternative is much worse, and I think the alternative right now you're seeing on the other side of the football in Deshaun Watson. And Dak Prescott's been great. As long as he can play clean, they don't have any turnovers in the second half. This defense, I said it on the pregame today, this defense isn't going to give up 20 points, and the Cowboys are already at 20, so it's just a matter of playing smart assignment football. Don't commit penalties to keep drives alive.
Yep.
Don't shoot yourself in the foot, and stay healthy. And they're going to – I'm not going to say it's over yet, but the Cowboys are well on their way to being 1-0.
8 offensive possessions for the Cowboys in the first half. Only 2 3-and-outs. They hold Cleveland to 0 for 6 on third down. They only have 1 first down in the entire first half, 54 total yards, and the Cowboys are cooking with fish grease right now. They do have 4 penalties for 30 yards, but Cleveland has kind of upstaged them at this point. They have 7 for 39, including that turnover. They've held the ball for 20 minutes in Cleveland 10. When you talk about starting the season, a half you want to play on the road against an 11-win team from last year and the playoff team, this is exactly how the Cowboys wanted this to play out, and it's worked to perfection in this first half. They're up 20-3. The post-game show will happen after the clock hits 0-0-0. It's myself. It's Matt McLaren. It is Moose Dunham.
And Michael McDonald, who has joined us in the first half. More of that after the game.
Making it happen after a 20-3 Cowboys first half lead. Seeing if they can bring this home in the second half. And please, please join us for the post game. We'll all be there.